Hello everybody. So in this session we're going to be looking at perfect squares expansion. Follow along on your worksheet, give the first few examples a go with me, and then hit pause and play and have a go at the rest. And hopefully I don't make any mistakes today. Let's see how we go. So these here are our perfect squares expansion laws. We can see we've got a plus b all squared and a minus b all squared. Do you notice here that a plus b all squared does not equal a squared plus b squared? And same, a take b all squared does not equal this. There's a middle term. The middle term is twice the product of the first and last terms. All right, so these things in the green box is really important. So I want you to hit pause right now, and I want you to pop those formulas from the green box into your exercise book and put it under the heading Perfect Squares Rules. Go. All right, so now what we need to do is we need to apply it. So how do we expand and simplify these? Well, this first one, we use the rule, it's plus. So we go x squared plus 2 times the first term, which is x, times the second term, which is 5, plus the last term squared, which is 5 squared. And then we simplify. X squared, 2 times x times 5 is 10x, and 25. We've expanded in the first step, and then we've simplified in the second step. All right, let's have a go with question B. Oh, we've got x take 2 all squared. So we're going to need to use the second formula. So the first term is squared, and then it's take 2 times x times 2. And then we finish with plus 2 squared. It's always a positive at the end, because 2 negatives make a positive. X squared, let's simplify it now. 2 times 2 is 4, so minus 4x. And 2 squared is 4. Happy days. All right, question C. Now you might be ready at this point to have a go at these questions yourself, and then just play the video to check how you've gone. Or if you're not feeling very confident, follow along with me still, and then start having a go yourself when you're feeling ready. All right, so 2x squared, let's put that in brackets. It's plus, we always do 2 times 2x times 3 plus the last term squared, 3 squared. Happy days. All right, so now 2x all squared, that's going to be 2 squared and x squared. So 4x squared. 2 times 2 times 3 is 12. It's 12x. And 3 squared is 9. Happy days. All right, time for me to change colour, because I'm bored of green. Here's some purple. All right, I'm just going to do these now. Yep, that's nice. Now, normally the way we phrase it is we normally put the highest power first. And we put the constant at the end. There we go. But if you're finished in that second step, that's also simplified. All right. And there's a take here, so I'm going to need to go take 2 times 4 times y. And it's always plus y squared. So 16 take 8y plus y squared. Nice. And remember, when there's that one there, put it in brackets. Now 3x all squared means 3 squared and x squared. We apply the squared to each part here. I'll write it out. This 24x, 4 squared is 16. So 3 squared is 9, 9x squared plus 24x. Nice. Right. So this one here, we go 5 squared. It's 2 times 5 times x squared. Plus, now it's x squared squared. Let's just put it in brackets like that. Nice. Now using our power laws, index laws, x squared squared, we're going to times these. X to the power of 4. Nice. Pop it in brackets. It's a squared. Because remember, it's like this, a plus b all squared. Oops. That's our rule. It's 2 times 3x squared plus 2 squared. 3 squared is 9. X squared squared is x to the power of 4. So we times them. 6x squared plus 4. Nice. All right, I'm going to do this one here. I've got a bit more room. All right, 5x squared. 3y, yep. Plus 3y all squared. Best to put it in brackets. 2 times 5 is 10. And we've got an x and a y, so it's going to be xy. 3y all squared is 3 squared and y squared, which is 9y squared. Nice. Now it's minus, so we're going to need to go take. Nice. And f. Oh, ab squared. Put that in brackets. Take 2 times ab times 2 plus 2 squared. So we're going to have a squared b squared. Take 4ab plus 4. Now these are not like terms, so there's no need to simplify anything there because they're not like terms. Why aren't they like terms? Because their powers are different. All right. G. Here we go. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 5 is 10. So 10x squared plus 25. I've expanded and then I've simplified. That's the expanding step. That's the simplifying step. Always use brackets. It's a funny 3, isn't it? Oops. All right, 4 squared is 16. X squared squared is x to the power of 4. What have we got here? We've got 8 times 3, which is 24. X squared y. So there's an x squared and a y. And we've got 3y all squared. So that's going to be 9y squared. Excellent. Now let's check, are there any like terms? Let's check and see here. We're looking for like terms. We've got x to the power of 4, x squared y, and y squared. No like terms. So that can stay exactly as it is. All right, this one here. So we would need to expand each of these out. And then do the same thing for that second one. Take 2 times x times 2 plus 2 squared. And then we'd need to simplify it. And now we need to collect some like terms. So what are our like terms? Well, that's a like term with that. What else are our like terms? That's a like term with that. And what else is a like term? That's a like term with that one there. So let's collect our like terms. How many x squareds have we got? We've got 2 of them. We've got 18x take 4x. 18 take 4 is 14. And 81 plus 4 is 85. Happy days. Alrighty. So, through the magic of pausing, I've done this part of the question for question B. And have a look at what we've done. Because there's this minus sign in front of that second half, notice that I've put a minus sign and then put a bracket. And I've done that expansion inside that bracket. So let's now collect this up here. So we're going to have 9x squared, 6x plus 1. And let's keep everything inside this bracket. 2x all squared is 4x squared. Take 12x plus 9. Because we want to be careful with that minus. So now everything inside there needs to be a negative. So things that are positives become negatives, things that are negatives become positives. It's going to be take 4x squared plus 12x, take 9. So our final answer, let's bring it over here. Let's collect some like terms, hey? What are our like terms? Those two things are like terms. Those two are like terms. And what else? That's a like term with that one there. So we've got 5x squareds. We've got 18x. And we've got plus 1 take 9 minus 8